what really shocked me about the Bads of Bollywood is that in the very first episode, when Raghav Juyal and Lakshay are watching a review of Lakshay's first film, there is a certain dialogue when obviously the reviewer is giving the film a very bad rating and being quite mean about it also, one could say. And Lakshay actually says that star kids ki chatte chatte lagta hai totla ho gaya, which is basically a direct pot shot. Aryan Khan, who himself is a star kid, is taking a direct pot shot at himself and all the other, so-called nepo kids, the way they are called, basically people from the industry, kids of actors and actresses. That is exactly what is happening. So the frankness with which, and this is not the only example, it keeps happening throughout the series, is in a way sort of refreshing. The fact that they are also roasting themselves and being very frank about it, giving an inside lens into exactly what happens. The second part about this is that if you look at the reviewer closely, the way he speaks, and also a lot of things which happen later on, you can make out that this is a direct inspiration of one of the first very famous broadcast movie reviewers of our times, Rajiv Masand, who TVF very famously had parodied and called him Rajiv Napasand, because there is a certain lisp which he is known for, and that is also something which is mentioned in the series. So yeah, that is definitely there. And then of course there's an episode, there is a sort of a scene where Lakshay actually almost attacks him. This is sort of confirmed that this is the person they are directly sort of playing later on, when there is a round table which is held, and the infamous Siddhant Chaturvedi Ananya Pandey round table incident is sort of loosely recreated in a very different but in a very good manner. Apart from that, of course, there is a scene where a drug raid takes place, and the person conducting the drug raid is a direct take. He is a complete lookalike, even as far as the way he dresses, his shirt, his belt, his pants, his hairstyle, his face, on Sameer Wankhede, the person who had conducted the drug raid the infamous drug raid as far as Aryan Khan's case is concerned. Then of course there is Rajat Bedi, which is a very surprise casting. Nobody expected him, but the fact that they have parodied Rajat Bedi in a scene, in a sort of a recreation of his own career, that after a certain point of time we stopped seeing him in a lot of roles. That was a pretty big surprise, and the way they have played it around also, that you see him but you don't know what his name is. And then later on, the way they there is a comeback for him in the entire series is also very reassuring. Manoj Pava in such a major role was a complete surprise and great. Then of course there is Sotawala Productions, which is apparently supposed to be a very famous production company, which I believe there is a take on a certain very famous legacy Bollywood production company whose name I'm not going to take. You can guess it in the comment section below. Raghav Juyal he's just brilliant. I mean, I'm not going to say more than that. And apart from that, one of the best dialogues which comes out of the series is when the intimacy coach cannot come to the set because the intimacy coach is going through a divorce. And who do they get? They get Imran Hashmi. What an idea to get Imran Hashmi as an intimacy coach. It also sheds light on the underworld, the fact that how the underworld may help you in a lot of cases. However, when they need your help, they're not going to ask, they just need it at that time, which is again a direct reference to a lot of cases which may have taken place, whether it is maybe like a Sanjay Dutt or a Salman Khan or a Shah Rukh Khan or so many others. And the twist which comes in the end, I'm not going to reveal the twist, I'm just saying it for the sake of example. The twist which comes in the end is going to make you see Gupt in a completely new light, and the song Duniya Hasino Ka Mila. That twist, whoever came back with that twist, is a big thumbs up to you. But yeah, if you have any other hidden references, Easter eggs as far as the series is concerned, do let us know. But overall, the entire humor of the Bads of Bollywood and the way they have given a peek inside the industry is very interesting.